So, Mountain Talk. The Gators look like they're about to get just run off the field by Alabama. Ended up losing by 2. What was it, 31-29, correct? They failed on that 2-point conversion. So, last week, Kyle, you were 30% on the Mountain. Caleb, you were 30%. Chris, you were 0. And I was 50%. That we can beat the Gators. So after seeing that Florida versus Alabama, what are you still at the same point, Kyle?
I'll say yes, but less hopeful. Like I'm still there, but yeah, I think it's gonna. I don't know. I'm interested to see how Florida reacts to their emotional loss. Because think about it, if they if they hit the PAT in like the first quarter, they don't have to go for it on 2. They kick a field goal for the tie. So who knows how they react? Maybe it's an emotional loss. Maybe Emory Jones can play up to the talent better than he can play down to the talent. So maybe he just throws some picks, and I think it's a lot about them screwing up to give us a chance.
All right, Caleb.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm at 45%. I'm feeling good. All right. For the reasons Kyle said, Florida put everything into last week. They don't care about us at all anymore. They beat us 15 out of the last 16 or whatever in the world it is. They do not care about our game. They're licking their wounds. They're looking forward to the rest of the season. They're trying to get to Atlanta. They're not thinking about us. We're gonna go out there and surprise them.
Florida's trying to get to Atlanta. I mean, they're looking past Georgia.
No, they're not looking. They're looking to Georgia. I mean, that's what they think is they beat Georgia. They're in Atlanta.
To them, it's them or Georgia's not us.
Yeah, Chris, how you feeling after last week's Florida-Bama game? Still on your way home?
I feel like you all are doing the thing that every Tennessee fan does every single year. They watch a handful of Florida games, try and peel back the curtain, read between the lines, do their magic voodoo, and say, well, we got a chance to beat Florida. Florida's beatable. They ain't got it.
And they usually are beatable. And we just suck.
Not by us. Not by us. Never. This is futility. This is utterly hopeless.
So you think 0%, there's not 0.0001% chance that we can beat Florida?
No, there's none. It's not going to happen.
Chris, Alabama ain't that good.
Alabama is still Alabama. Florida played them off their feet.
That's what I want to know. What do you think was the turning point in that game? Because Alabama was just doing whatever they want. It looked like Alabama, typical primetime slot. I mean, yeah, it was 3:30, but big game. Everybody's watching, and they just do what they want, and that's what it looked like. Do you think that was more of Florida's adjustments, or Alabama just kind of saying, another day, we're up this big, we'll kind of take it easy?
I think it's an indicator that Florida is probably pretty good.
Even on defense, though, God, they were.
Yes.
I mean, their defense is pretty bad.
They were terrible last year, and it's the same dude, Todd Grantham, but they talked all off season about how much better they were going to get. Now, who cares about that, obviously? Yeah. But it's been in the pudding. They have been a good defensive team.
So they give up about 100 yards running per game, and I think they've beaten Florida Atlantic University and the University of South Florida. And I think FAU scored 14, South Florida scored 20, so I think that shows that they can be scored against, and you can, move the ball. But I mean, still, it's Florida. They got elite talent there. We're gonna have to show up. So
A team of 5-star receivers scored 10 points on them in 3 quarters.
who's that?
Well, they've not seen the Tennessee Volunteers.
Yeah,
Chris, we're fans of the Tennessee Volunteers.
we
You
don't
know, we're
even.
ain't analysts. We're fans.
We don't even have a receiver with 100 yards this year.
Do we have a
will.
receiver with 50 yards this year?
Yeah, one has 99. I'm pretty sure. So we're getting close.
Who's that?
I don't remember.
Peyton,
Yeah, it might have been. I'm not sure.
him, or Tillman. They're the only two.
All right, so Chris,
okay.
0%.
I'll explain it as this. I have been burnt by this one too much. This one is just, it's all the emotions, it's all the problems I get. It's the worst week of the year, every single year. It's pure dread. I don't get any joy from it. The only joy comes from any indicator that we might somehow subvert my expectations. And then they're
Chris,
immediately dashed. I
you
can't
gotta let
do it.
yourself-
I won't do it
Nope.
this year.
Chris,
I won't do it.
Listen, you have to let yourself get burnt again.
Can we?
Yeah,
have to
I mean,
do
what's one more time? What's one more time?
Chris, can
What's
we
one
tell
more
your
Chris?
story of the 2016 Tennessee-Florida game?
Exactly. It's exactly where I was.
Tell me how. As you remember it.
Caleb, you go.
I mean, the short version is Chris walked out on the Vols at halftime in 2016 and didn't get to
Damn
enjoy it.
halftime? I feel like it was first quarter.
It was at
They
halftime.
were up 21 to what? 3?
Yeah, it was halftime.
We were booing until we were blue in the face.
I feel
We were
like it was
furious.
earlier. I think
We
they
were-
scored that third touchdown and you left.
It was as soon as they were running off the field, I said, I can't handle this. We were packed like sardines in BB. It was 95 degrees. I was standing sideways at 300 pounds with another 300-pounder rubbing his arms up against me. I said, I have water and beer and other stuff at the tailgate. I'm gone. I don't care.
In hindsight, that does sound good.
And you know what? It worked.
It did.
All right. We need Chris to be all the way out. Okay, then we're going to win.
Yeah.
That's the last.
Well, we need to be
okay.
out at.
Yeah, the
We
last
need to be
time I was,
him to be out at halftime.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to muster 0.1% to go down to nothing at halftime. I'm out now. I've been out all off season. This is not going to happen. I would like to. I don't understand how you think it will.
I'm just saying it might. Florida is look. They played a great game, but they're not going to play 2 great games in a row. I don't believe it. They were like a 24-point favorite against LSU last year, and they lost.
That was